LR, the liberal redneck here, coming to you from a country in need of a lot of changes necessary to improve our quality of life and strengthen our democracy. Among those needed changes are the Electoral College, Citizens United, gerrymandering, lack of the fairness doctrine, lack of term limits, lack of sensible gun laws, economic inequality, unequal justice for all, racism, sexism, bigotry, ignorance, traitors, the Republican Party, and our totally partisan Supreme Court. It's that last one that comprises our most immediate problem for a number of reasons. 4 of the justices lied to Congress in their confirmation hearings. 3 of the justices were nominated by a twice-impeached former president facing a litany of criminal indictments. 4 of the justices attended a gala put on by the ultra-right-wing Federalist Party. 1 received a standing ovation when introduced, and 1 got a huge laugh with a tasteless joke about abortion protesters. 1 justice has a wife who was instrumental in aiding the January 6th attack on our nation's capital, and refuses to recuse himself from lawsuits implicating her directly. 5 justices ignored the fact that 70% of the country was in favor of keeping Roe v. Wade and voted to end it, thereby canceling a woman's right to make decisions about her own body. They were so consumed by their own religious fervor, they felt they were doing God's work. This is gross misinformation, since there is scant mention of abortion in the Bible, except when God himself demanded it. In Numbers 5, we are told there are circumstances under which Yahweh actually instructed his people to perform an abortion. If a man suspected his wife of having slept with another man, he could take her to a priest who would give her bitter water to drink and then perform a curse over her in order to induce a miscarriage. Exodus 21:22 through 25 refers only to a simple fine for terminating a pregnancy, since an unborn child wasn't yet considered a separate person from the mother. The conservative evangelical judicial branch of our government is completely off the rails. They've lost any degree of credibility they may have had in their quest to become the most powerful wing of the Republican Party. Of the 4 million employees who work for the federal government, 11 of the highest-ranking ones are not bound by some of the ethics laws, rules, and regulations which other public servants must follow. The President, the Vice President, and the 9 justices of the Supreme Court. There is no outside body, no Inspector General, and no internal ethics office. Combine that with their lifetime appointments, and they really are supreme, as they answer to nobody. That has resulted in the current court moving to the dark side with their unassailable power. Our democracy must not tolerate such impunity. They must be held accountable. Nothing in the Constitution determines the number of justices, and in fact the number has changed several times in our history. 9 was settled on by Congress when there were 9 district courts. Now there are 13 district courts. Supreme Court justices can be impeached, and there's historical precedent for that. 1 justice was impeached, and another was given the opportunity to resign or face impeachment. One way or another, a muzzle must be placed on the Mitch McConnell-created monster. You can reach me with comments, questions, or suggestions at theliberalredneck@gmail.com. And you can listen to all the Liberal Redneck podcasts at blogtalkradio.com/theliberalredneck. Thanks for watching.